Today's game, we're going to be showcasing Bludgeon's Finals, which is the Bludgebowl 2 Classic Immortality Tournament. This video is going to be uploaded after Bludgeon's premiere, so if you want, you guys can go check that out on his channel. On this video, you're going to be hearing my perspective, my thoughts, and exactly what I did in order to get through this game. So with that, let's get right into it. Oh wow, I'm first position. Oh, ouch. Okay, in first position, we're gonna have to choose between probably Memnon, Leto, and Helena. I mean, that sucks. I really like first position is probably the worst position in this format because like everybody gets Swordmaster earlier or later because of this stupid space called Selmalange. You just spend 3 spice, you get 8 Solari. So Swordmaster never matters. So it's like there's no smuggling meta, whatever. It's literally just what leader do you get? And in this position, leaders, Beast would probably be the best. And also, what sucks about this is that I would be what? Because I'd be what? Round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd be third to act on round 7, which is one of the most crucial rounds. So I would have to like wait to get Highliner, which would be too late by then. And there's no invasion ships, there's no infiltrate. So this is gonna be pretty difficult. Like the game's already started pretty bad. Ideally, third and fourth position are like the best, are like the prime positions because not only do you get first choice of leader pick, but you also get the best seats in the crucial rounds, especially in terms of combats. And as we know in this format, combats really are where you dominate. Unless obviously you get some nice cards out there. I guess there is a For Humanity and there. Stitched is out there. Could play for a Stitch possibly with like a I don't know. Somebody might pick up Helena because of our friend. Yes. Okay. Somebody might pick up Helena because of For Humanity, maybe. I don't think so. Beast. Oh, Beast is gonna be sent to third, second. Yeah, and Andre, I'm pretty sure has gotten all. He's played 3 games, or sorry, he played 2 games in the freaking tournament, and he's gotten back-to-back Beast wins. So if you just give this guy, if you give this guy Beast, he's just gonna win. Seems like the trend. I mean, so I'm never seeing Beast, so I can probably just take my like icon off of him. I guess I'm probably gonna have to be happy with either Helena or Leto. The thing with Helena is that I can just infiltrate a Swordmaster when I want and give myself infiltrate a research station in the case that I end up hitting up Highliner on exactly. Like he picks up Beast and it's just like the most obvious game ever. Because Beast is just so strong. Like I don't the fact that he gets Beast in second is just insane, by the way. Like never see this happen. I mean I was gonna pick up Helena because of For Humanity, but I'm actually I don't know, still suits and then research. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4 persuasion. I just need to hit 1 1. And then I hit 7 for humanity. It's not bad. We could try it. We could try it. Let's deploy 1 for now. What are our ambitions for Swordmaster? I mean, as of right now, don't particularly have any. The thing is, even if I don't hit like 7, I'm okay with just setting up for Stitched so that I get it like next round guaranteed. And then Stitch will get me like the beetle point so I can basically sort this out. So we can get the double beetle point if we find Stitch, that is. And if he finds Sound Persuasion, I'll be more than happy to pick up For Humanity in this case. And we can get some faction moves going, right? Maybe pick up the Alliance. Yeah, this is the typical game. He just goes Haga Basin and then goes Selma Lange, next round Swordmasters, and he's just gonna be like 2 actions ahead because then as long as he picks up some sort of faction access, and there is a decent bit of faction access on the road. Benny's sister and Chris Knife are both faction access cards that he can use to gun for one of the alliances. All right. I mean, ideal case scenario, I find my other experimentation and I find like a 1 persuasion card, and I would be in position for humanity and Stitch Horror. That would be the ideal case, right? In the case that if I find both of my daggers, then whatever, right? There's also a chance that I hit my convincing argument and a dagger, which I'll be okay with. So that's perfectly fine. I mean, my worst nightmare would be actually I don't even want to talk about my worst nightmare. I just want to have a great game. I just want to go research station. I just want to get Stitch Horror. I just want to get For Humanity. And we're going to have a great game. A fantastic game. That's all we're asking for. All right, come on. 1. Okay, there we go. There's my... Okay, we found everything we wanted. Absolutely the nuts. You could not have asked for a better start. This is the game that we're talking about here. This is probably the greatest start to a game I've had. All right, so we have double experimentations. So I don't know how much to deploy is the thing. I'm happy at deploying maybe like 1, 2, maybe. What am I doing at 2? Beast is going Sell Melange, isn't he? Beast is going Sell Melange. Unless he goes Sell Melange next round? I don't know. Beast is probably going to go Sell Melange. And then he's going to go Swordmaster, and then he probably like Diplo or something. Or he might play Diplo right now to like Fold Space or something. I wouldn't hate that either, because he has played Experimentation. He just needs to play like a Fold Space. Wow, okay, so my next hand is going to be, at least I have Recon, so it's not the end of the world. I do have Recon. All right, so we have 7 Persuasion. Actually, just all we care about is really 6. Yeah, okay, fantastic. So we place in this combat. Beautiful. All we needed. We could actually, we might even, oh my god, I can't speak. We might even be able to Atomics here for, I get rid of Replacement Eyes. Or, actually, but the thing is, I also don't want to give other players the option of having a good start, right? So, I'm very happy with my hand so far, my round so far, right? I mean, we have 4 Humanity, you have Stitched Horror. We could not have asked for a better start here. Oh, instantly goes Karthag as Ilbon. Okay. Maybe I should deploy it in 2, but I guess in the case that Baron has 2 daggers, then I'm kind of sad. I don't have any daggers, so but like going researching to find my convincing argument on the first like 20% hit was beautiful. What are the odds I actually hit my convincing there? It's what 1 in 5 times 1 in 4, so 20. So it's like a little bit. Oh, it puts in 6 though. I guess he has no daggers, mine. That's why he's putting 6 in. All right, let's go for a Stitched here, and let's go for Humanity, and have an interesting game. All right, how much does Beast reveal for? I would assume at least 3, and he buys Many Sister, if not 5, and then he can buy like Replacement Eyes. But reels are 2, okay. I guess he's gonna buy Liaison then, right? Yeah, Liaison, and then maybe gonna play into like a Chris Knife play, yeah. I really like my start so far, but the only thing is like this isn't access to Research Station, which is a little bit of an issue, but it gives me access to Benny, which is very big as well. Okay, so Baron does have 2 daggers, so I'm glad I only deployed 1 troop there, because I was still guaranteed to get third in the combat. So 2 Solari coming my way, love to see it. Opens me up to Mentat options with next round with the dagger. Opens me up to maybe go. I mean, I can also maybe get like Spice here and then go like Sell Melange if I get the option to. Obviously, Stitched and Experimentations together, I can play them together, which is huge. Oh, Face Dancer Initiate, that's also a really nice card because it gives you faction access, right? So if that goes, probably Beast's hands. What did Tony buy? You bought a Liaison, I would assume? Yeah, Liaison. And then what did you buy? You bought a Slake Farmer. Really? Slake Farmer on Ilbon? I mean, to be fair, I don't know. Maybe Slake Farmer is really good in this meta. I don't know. Benny's sister is really good, I know that. Alright. So, we're having a good start here. Nice little Helena first position. We've gotten 4 Humanity. We've gotten Imperial Base and Flag. Okay. Find our Signet Ring yet again. Okay, huge. Because now we get the option of going to like a Hall of Oratory, right? We go Hall of Oratory, and then we also have the ability to... Oh, I just realized my next turn is going to be crazy. I guess I can always just open Mentat with 4 Humanity, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I kind of 2, 3, 4, and then we can probably put aside like Replacement Eyes, I would think. Seems good, right? Face Dancer Initiate is also pretty good. Yeah, typical stuff from... am I going Mentat here instead? What does Mentat do? Mentat gives me a draw. Maybe Mentat gives me a card that I actually want to play instead of, my rings and stuff. I don't hate that, because I still get the ability to have like 4 or 5 Persuasion, and I can always re-infiltrate back to Hall of Oratory if needed. Secret contract from Baron. Okay, the thing is, I also might want to start working on maybe possibly getting like a Sell Melange play off, because if I if I can pull off a Sell Melange play, actually I think that might be the better option here, because next round, right, I get the option if I somehow get the ability to go Sell Melange right after going to like Imperial Basin to put aside, sorry, if I go Imperial Basin and then go Hall of Oratory, and if I somehow find Sell Melange, then I actually get the ability to go Sell Melange with Stitched Horror, and then I play 4 Humanity to Benny, and then, sorry, to Swordmaster, and then I get Diplomacy, so I get to get all my actions off. So I actually like that line a little bit more than, say, some of the other lines. And I think I'm going to go for that line. I think that is probably the correct line. I'm going to put in 1 troop here because, I mean, people know that I have 2 daggers, and I can always just go to Hall of Oratory. So I'll put aside Replacement Eyes, a huge card, loves trashing, gives me grafting abilities. I might even be able to pull it off a Show of Strength if it stays on the row long enough, right? Gives me a good bit of options. I'll be happy to pick up a Spice here. Swordmaster from Beast here. He probably has a Signet Ring in his hand. He does not. Does he have Seek Allies? He does, right? He does. Yeah, he does have Seek Allies, but his Seek Allies is going to go Still Suits, and he's going to deploy in 2 at best. So I guess Baron's probably going to go Hardy Warriors here, right? I would think Baron's probably going to go Hardy, and then maybe pick up the Imperial Basin flag, I would assume. Right. I mean, we have our signal room. We can pick up replacement eyes. We can go Hall of Oratory. We get our troops. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be more than happy to place in this combat. I know Ilban also has 2 daggers, so maybe I guess in hindsight I shouldn't have deployed, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. The good thing is, how much factions access do I have? I have 1 bump. Okay. All right. So what are the odds I actually see Selma Lange? Pretty high, right? There's literally nobody has spice, so that's good for me. Karthag from Ilban. Okay, he's gonna deploy troops. Does Beast deploy troops in here, knowing that he has no daggers behind? I don't know. Does he really care about this water? I feel like he might save troops instead. I'm more than happy to going Hall of Oratory because I kind of want the spice to go like Selma Langing, and I think my line was correct. All right, go Selma Lang, Swordmaster, and then once I get my Swordmaster, then we have the ability to just like hammer bennies. We have the ability to play experimentations and Stitch. We can get to the end of the track pretty quickly. We can trash more cards with Stitched, with replacement eyes, and then once we just start trashing our daggers, once we start trashing with more replacement eyes, we can maybe even pick up a show of strength and get some graft off so that we can pull off like Spice Must Flows pretty early, right? Again, very later down the line kind of plays, but I think the okay, he puts in 2 though. Okay, so I get denied 1's water, which is fine. Which is fine. I mean, I killed 2 of Beast troops doing it. He does get abilities to go great flat. Okay, Atomics here. Oh, long reach. Does he have 6? Because if he doesn't, well, I'm not gonna see 6, am I? Yeah, I'm not seeing 6. I think I might pre-Atomics just so that nobody gets Gurney Halleck, because Gurney Halleck is a huge card in this format, right? I mean, we know how much persuasion everyone has. Like, Baron has what? Baron has. I mean, these guys don't have enough persuasion. These guys like daggers and stuff. So this guy has 2 daggers in his hand, unless he went Mentat, and he didn't. So he has no. He has like 1 persuasion in his hand at best. So all right, what did Baron buy? Baron bought a Face Dancer Initiate. Yeah, fantastic. Pretty good card. Ooh, Face Dance. After the little, I don't know, the Initiate shows up. I don't know. Is it the child? I don't know. But once the Initiate shows up, then we get the actual card, the Face Dancer. All right. So I am pretty happy with this round. I will be just taking up my little replacement eyes, having some sort of persuasion in my deck. How much does replacement eyes real for? It's 1, right? Okay. All right. So do I atomics here? Because the thing is, like, Beast is never gonna early real for Gurney, right? Ilban might, but when he's about to, I feel like I should atomics because I don't really want them having longer reach, right? Because I'm currently playing like the faction heavy game with my 4 humanity, so I really want to deny players from kind of contesting me in this area, right? Okay, so Beast is gonna try to gun for the Fremen Alliance. It seems like. He did end up buying a liaison, right? Yeah, liaison, Face Dancer. Okay, so he's gonna try to pick up some faction points that way. Makes sense. So ideally, I would love to see long reach, but if I end that, like, I might not, but that's fine as well. All right, so we have next round into Selmaland Swordmaster, playing our Diplo to whatever faction space is open, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my round. Passes all around. Ilban has 2 intrigues, non-combats, by the way, so that's one thing to mention, is that Ilban has 2 intrigues, but they are not combat intrigues. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't miss my green here. Oh, that was scary for a second, guys. Come on. Okay, so I think it's obviously just gonna be the Benny track, right? We're gonna just hammer Benny. Like, if he gets secrets, we're happy with going to secrets. If we see I mean, just Benny, right? Just go for Benny, because everybody's picking up Face Dancers, which are the only, like, they go to every faction except for Bene Gesserit, meaning I probably have easy free reign over the Bene Gesserit track. I would love to pick up Long Reach, by the way. I don't think that's a very likely possibility. What did you buy? You bought Face Dancer, right? So you have a graftable card. What did you buy? Who bought the other Face Dancer Initiate? Who bought the Initiate? Let's take a quick look. Initiate was bought from Baron. Okay, so if Baron or Beast get long reach, we are kind of sad, but that's okay. We'll play our Stitched, I think, right? Just get the Beetle. Yep, confirm. Get the Beetle. Get the Trash. Or do I want the water instead? Maybe go Hardy. I don't really care about going Hardy right now. Right, we'll trash this. I think the trashing is a little bit better, right? So I see my 4 humanity more, basically. All right, take the Beetle right now. And then we could probably just keep going down. Favorite subject, huge, by the way. That's insane. Another faction bump. Easy. All right, so now we have Swordmaster into playing Diplomacy to either Secrets, Diplomacy to Still Suits, Diplomacy to Fold Space. I don't even hate going Fold Space. Fold Space allows me to maybe go like Selective Reading and draw a bunch of cards to find my For Humanity more and stuff, so I don't hate that line. I'm happy with seeing literally any faction space at this point, right? Still Suits, so Beast is trying to hammer this track, makes sense. Am I going to get some Solari from this combat? Probably not. But I do think, okay, depends on what depends on what Baron does here. Baron has 2 daggers in hand, right? Unless he's trashed one. No, he has 2 daggers in hand. So Baron having 2 daggers in his hand, that means he's not going to get long reach. What does Beast have? Beast could have something, right? What does Ilbon have? If Ilbon was Mentat, probably Atomics, right? Because in the case that he early reveals for like long reach or Gurney, I'm kind of sad, and I'm happy with giving them other things instead. I'm gonna Atomics. Like if I think for a real TM for them, oh that's fine. I'll give them that any day of the week. Give me a Swordmaster. Give me the bump on Benny. All right, now let's hammer this Benny track, boys. All right, let's go. We have a nice little Benny thing going on. Nice. Maybe you could even pick up Missionaria Protectiva, because again, Missionaria allows me to go to Siege and get more faction bumps. So I don't hate picking up Missionaria at the end of the day, and Replacement Eyes gives me graph potential as well. Actually, as a matter of fact, Stitched, Missionaria, they all go to the same space. But it's not bad because I am Helena Brichesi and I have eyes everywhere, meaning I get to go to Research Station or go to, well, mainly the Research Station for those specific cards. And I can infiltrate however I want. So that's huge. And I'm going to buy Missionaria if I get the opportunity to, because then we can hammer the Benny track as many times as we want and have absolutely no repercussions. We might even be able to max out the Benny track and then have For Humanity on reveal to keep going down on faction bumps. And that would be great, you know? Okay, so I just need Fold Space and Secrets to not get blocked, and we're okay. That was a pretty good round, I would say. Like we got an experimentation off, we got a Stitched Horror off, we got a For Humanity off. Like I would say that was a pretty productive round. And we can get a Diplo off, so we've got 2 faction bumps this round, and we trashed a card as well, so the odds of us finding more faction bumps next round go up, right? So I'm very, very happy with this round. We also have a nice little 1 Persuasion on reveal, which we can use to maybe buy Missionaria Protectiva, but I feel like the row's probably going to get Atomics by then, so the odds of us seeing Missionaria Protectiva are definitely going to go down. But if I do, you know, I will not be saying no. Because I think what's going to happen is that Baron is just going to reveal and buy like Guild Bankers, and Ilbon, having his Persuasion, might buy Thufir and might not Atomics for something better, giving me the option of buying Missionaria. And I will gladly take Missionaria. Because I have a decent, I don't, the thing is, I don't have a bunch of draw is the issue, right? I don't have prepare. Oh, God, I got scared for a second. Okay, wait, no, I didn't. I wanted to go Secrets anyways. That Fold Space would have been fine as well, but Secrets ideal. All right, let's go Secrets here. Let's pick up another Intrigue. Let's see what we get. Bro, come on now. Dude, this is dirty. This is dirty. First, you give me the absolute dream draw at Research Station, and then you give me a Sleeper Must Awaken. Oh my God, you could not write this like any better. Okay, if I lose this game from this position, genuinely, it is like the biggest skill issue ever, right? Okay, so really doesn't have enough persuasion. Oh, he's gonna buy the Guild Bankers, isn't he? Yeah, there's the Guild Bankers from Tony or Baron, I guess. Test of Humanity, kind of annoying card, mildly annoying. That's okay. Ilbon's probably gonna roll for Thufir here, I would assume, right? 6 Persuasion, yeah. See, he did have the ability to buy Long Reach and Gurney, so he's probably just going to buy Thufir here for faction access, right? Yeah, and he's probably not going to Atomics because it's on 1 Persuasion. Power Play shows up. That is a beast card if I've ever seen one. I can't Atomics anymore, which is fine. I'll be more than happy to just buy Missionaria, and then I can also maybe play my Signet Ring next round to pick up like, maybe like a test, possibly. Don't hate buying a test. If I see it, that is. Or if I find a Signet Ring. Like, I think is I do have a bunch of graph cards and a decent bit of draw. I can always trash cards to draw. Like getting rid of my Recon is a good trash target. Dagger is a great trash target. You know, we'll probably buy a Liaison at some point. Don't really need to go green anymore. Maybe I want to go green at some point for like a High Council play. Also want to give myself options to leave for like a Mentat round, right? Okay, so Beast is gonna go Still Suits with his power play and get that alliance, right? And then he's gonna count combat heavy there. So I need to win a combat, but the question is how and when. There's like a massive cockroach in my room. Jeez. Bro, can you move? Man. Alright. So a tie here. Machinations. Fine Stitch. Love to see it. Okay. But I think I have to go to Arakeen with this, right? I have to go Arakeen. And I maybe have to go like playing my Signet Ring somewhere afterwards. What do I not want to draw? I'm happy with drawing literally anything. I'm like, a lot of these cards actually do get me to places that I want to go to anyway. That's fine. And we also get an Intrigue on the way, which could be useful. We also get a trashed, but again, I don't know if we'll get a really good trash target. So I might as well take the water here. But the thing is, I can always just trash next round with the replacement eyes and like dagger and stuff, so it's not that bad. And we also get to keep our bennies together for Humanity and Missionary Protectiva. So I guess next round, if you don't find one of these this round, it'll probably just be like play Diplo, play Missionaria, play replacement eyes for Humanity, and call it a day. What are the odds I get to see the first beetle? Pretty high. As a matter of fact, I think I'm literally seeing it right now. So, let's go see it. Let's do a draw though. Recon, not ideal. It's not that bad either though. Could maybe use it to get like a water. I'll take a water here. I think I don't really want to trash anything. Is there another way for me to draw a card though? I don't think there is, right? There's no way for me to draw another card. Okay, that's fine. We'll take the beetle here, and then we will deploy in one for now. And then we will take the second beetle, get the spice down, right? Get another beetle, right? We have a favorite subject for a bump. I want to probably just go Carthag if I can, and then play my ring to whatever's open, and maybe like pull aside a nice little test. Could be an option, or even like a other memory. I don't hate that, but I think test is a little bit better because it gives me flexibility to go to Benny, which I think is a little bit more important for me than say, I don't know, like. What's this? Haga Basin from the Beast Raban here. That's fine. I'm happy with going to Secrets. Yeah, I mean, Carthag is fine. Not Secrets. I think Carthag is probably fine. And we also have options to go Imperial Basin. I'd love to see Imperial Basin. If you don't see Imperial Basin, it's kind of annoying. 6 Persuasion to buy, though. What am I going to buy with 6? Don't know. Don't really know. But the thing is, I need to kind of place second or third in this combat because I get the water to maybe go, like, playing like Experimentation to, I don't know, like an important space. That'd be nice. I mean, I could even play 4 Humanity Deep Desert or Great Flat, and maybe use the water, maybe hit that like a Highliner, and then go like Research Station afterwards, and just try to like, get to the end of the track as quickly as possible. And with that Research Station, I might even be able to like Unnatural Reflex or something. Yeah, I don't hate it. Not a bad idea. Definitely like a distant idea for now, but nevertheless an idea. Is there a world where I get the Benny Alliance next round? There is, isn't it? There is a world where I get the Benny Alliance. I could go like selected rating, play mission. Oh, I can't because then I need to have played before Humanity. That's fine. We'll just use for Humanity to take faction bumps. That's fine. Does Beast have his power play in his hands? He does not. He does have a Diplo in his hands though, and a Spice Hunter, which he might be using to go like still suits Hardy Warriors. Maybe. I mean, I would love to see Imperial Basin. I didn't find my other experimentation. That would have been nice. Oh, ouch. Okay. That's fine because we also have the ability to maybe get, like, Mentat going next round, right? Because we can also just play a dagger. Don't hate it. Swordmaster from Ilbon here. Makes sense. Or do I go by Persuasion at, like, Hall of Oratory? It's a troop as well. It's not the end of the world. I think I actually want to get... I think I'm probably better off going to Secure Contract. And we'll probably pull aside a test, right? Or do we pull aside a Spiritual Fervor? I don't know. I feel like this test is nice. Other Memory is also really nice, isn't it? What can I do with Other Memory? Okay. The thing with Other Memory is that if I play it this round, right? Oh, sorry. If I buy it this round, that means next round I need to draw exactly 2 cards, and then I'll be able to pull off Other Memory into a 4 Humanity. Which is not a bad idea, all things considered. But test is also really nice. Like, it gives me Benny access, man. That's like why would I need to go find 4 Humanity when this just gives me the Benny access I want, and it's a cancer to the rest of my opponents? Like, I feel like it's just a no-brainer, right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, next round, if we can get Mentat, be very happy. If we can get, like, water from this combat, that'd be nice. Nothing too crazy. Just want some factions. I have 3 bumps in 4 rounds, a little bit behind, I would say, in 4 rounds. Well, actually, I have a favorite subject, so I do have 4 bumps in 4 rounds. And next round, we have the ability to play 1 for a bump, 2 for a bump, 3 for a bump, 4 for a bump. So we can get like 4 bumps next round, which is actually huge. Maybe I can get the alliance that way. Jeez, why is my camera just turned off? Bruh, boo. Okay, we're back. Maybe I should maybe I should make myself a little bit smaller so that I don't get in the way of my own combat. Okay, we also have Sleeper Must Awaken. Keep in mind, so that's a point on its own. So how are we winning this game? Okay, so if we can pick up all our faction points, right? We have 1, 2, 3. We're gonna assume 1, 2, 3. That puts me up to 6. Benny Alliance 7. Beetle 8. Sleeper 9. Now the question is, how are we getting to 10 and 11? And I think the answer to that lies on the fact that we are getting a Spice and Slow. Because I think we also have the ability to go Research Station, right? We go Research Station, we draw some cards, we get Spice and Slows, and I think that is probably my best option. Because next round we have the ability to go like Mentating into a For Humanity, into Selective, into a Missionary Productive Replacement, into Research Station, and then play Diplomacy to whatever's open, right? Get like Wealth going or something. I think that's probably the best line, right? I would say. Beast might Highliner here, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so we're guaranteed to place in this combat, so I'm actually not going to invest more than I need to in this combat. Unless I put in one more troop and get like second in this combat, which gives me options to get like a high council instead of a Mentad, and gives me basically guaranteed options for Spice and Slow as well. Right? I don't hate that line, to be fair. But I also think I'm probably going to get one more Solari somewhere. No, because I'm going to get one here. I don't know. I'm going to go Karthag. Let's see what intrigue we get. Maybe it's something useful. Refocus, huge. That's nice. That's a good intrigue. Of all intrigues, that's one of them. All right, so you have your Diplo in your hand. You have your Diplo in your hand. Okay, so you might go Highliner. You might go Hardy Warriors. You might go Still Suits. You are probably gonna go Highliner. So, with that being said, I don't think I want to commit any more into this combat than I have. Maybe one more troop though, just to kind of scare off Baron. What is Baron gonna do? Is Baron gonna go Still Suits? Baron might go Still Suits. Actually, let me confirm really quick and then undo that action. Just make sure. Let's see what Baron's gonna do. Because Baron does he have a recon in his hands? He might not. He can't really go Still Suits unless he bought Face Dancer. No, he did buy Initiate, right? So he could have Face Dancer to. I'm gonna deploy one more. I'm gonna give myself the option to go High Council at some point. I think this is right. Yeah, and next round we can pick up like 4 faction bumps, right? That's like effectively 2 points, pseudo 2 points. Maybe we can even push for the Emperor Alliance possibly, maybe in the Spacing Alliance, depending on the way things work out. I'd be more than happy to actually go like Highlinering. I think that'd be great if I can get like a Highliner off and then win like a combat, and then get the water I need to go like Great Flat to pick up like Sleeper Must Awaken, right? Definitely possibilities that might come across. All right. Experimentation, are we playing that? I don't think we are. So I think my next round is literally written for me, right? For Humanity into Selected Rating, Diplomacy to whatever faction space is open, and then play Missionary and Replacement Eyes to Research Station. Just go Highliner Beast. What are you doing? Yeah, there we go. Beast is going to go Highliner. He's going to invest in this combat. He has no intrigues behind. I have 3 intrigues behind. So I feel like if I was Beast here, I would probably deploy in at least until 10 strength. So I would deploy 4 more in, right? Because that also gives you basically the Spacing Alliance as well, which is also kind of annoying. Dude, the combat's been like super heavy on factions as well, which is kind of annoying because I'm playing for a faction heavy game. But also at the end of the day, like in the case that I do lose like a faction alliance, whatever, faction race, I'm okay. Because I always have the option of just bumping down on the alliances. For Persuasion, okay, what does Ilbon buy? Does Ilbon buy Worm Riders? Or the Atomics? I feel like if I was Ilbon, I would Atomics here. Don't hate Atomicsing. Yeah, he's gonna Atomics here. What does he find? Piter? Piter's huge. Ooh, this Throne Room Politics is freaking great. I think I'm buying Throne Room Politics here instead of Test if I find it. Yeah, I'm gonna see it. I will gladly buy a bump on reveal. Now this feeds super well into my For Humanity. Again, a very nice card. And I get to kill Test of Humanity, which removes access from the row. So very, very nice card. Really? Usurp? Are we serious? Are you ever gonna get your beetle track, Ilbon? You're on what? You're green? To be fair, you're pretty progressed ahead of all things said. All right, let me reveal here. Let me buy my Throne Room Politics, because, well, it's the same amount of Benny Bump that I would have gotten on for Humanity. The one thing that is the one downside of it is the fact that it's a one persuasion card, but that's fine because we have a decent bit of draw engine that might allow us to kind of get like get rid of this like one persuasion. We do need to pick up like two persuasion cards. That's the thing. Like we don't have much two persuasion cards in our deck, so we do need to start working on that. Maybe get like a liaison at some point, I would say. So I think these two specimens might be able to convert into like troops that I can use to hammer a combat. I don't hate it because I think I'm guaranteed to hit the end of the track here. Well, I don't think I'm gonna hit the end of the research station track or this, but I feel like I'm definitely gonna hit this because we have stitched for at least one more time. We have replacement eyes for at least one, and then if we get to the end of this, we just get the beetle, right? Okay, so Beast is Cloak and Dagger, another combat that is kind of annoying me. All right, so what are the odds I see selected rating here? Pretty high, I would say. I think I have to go Mentat though. Let's go Mentat first. Right, let's go Mentat. Let's get the draw. All right, Missionaria Protectiva. Nice. Okay, so with this, I think the line is quite clear. It is going to be 4 Humanity selected breeding, playing Missionaria Replacement Eyes to Research Station, and then playing my Diplomacy to whatever space is open. Any faction space. More than happy to play into a faction space. I mean, I'll pick up another Intrigue here. We can probably get... I don't know. I mean, I'm getting 4 bumps this round, so it's nice. What am I doing next round? I mean, next round I'm probably just gonna get like Stitched again, right? Probably just gonna play my Stitched. Yeah. We could even buy like Unnatural, to be honest, and get more draw to guarantee myself the finding of For Humanity again. Does Beast have Signet? He might. What did he reveal last round? What did Beast do? Beast took a reveal turn and revealed. Give me the complete details of what he did. Beast took a reveal turn, did not reveal Signet Ring, but did reveal Face Dancer, which is not good for him, I would say. All right, so we are going to be seeing selective breeding. I'm very happy about that. I will be more than happy to trash my Recon, I think. I might keep the Dagger for like Persuasion to go Mentat at some point, I would say. And it's like another graph. I can use it as a trash later on down the line. 6 points from Baron. How do you have 6 points? You have Imperial Basin Flag. That's what it is. You have a Basin Flag. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is selective breeding into like a research station, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna trash my Recon. I don't want to find it. Select secrets taken. All right, man. Don't go for my alliance because that's the one thing that I want, and that's the one thing I'll probably get. We can even contest like the Fremen alliance because Beast is kind of annoying me. Well, let's go selective. Let's decline. Let's go trashing. Let's go from discard. I think we get rid of the Recon at this point. Let's see what we draw into. Throne Room, huge. Love to see it. That's another influence, by the way. We'll take the bump up on, I think, Fremen at this point, right? We'll take the bump on Fremen because we're probably going to see fold spacing, right? We're probably going to see fold space, I would say. Yeah. We will take the bump up on Fremen. Unless I want to go Hardy Warriors, which I don't think I want to. Not on this combat, at least. So I think I'm going to go over to Fremen and maybe contest the Fremen Alliance at some point. Take the bump on Benny. Have the reveal for Throne Room Politics, take the Alliance. Selective breeding is gone. I would love to see Wealth, right? But that's okay. I think I'm going to go Research Station here, right? Research Station, draw a couple of cards, right? With my Missionaria. Do I have any Persuasion left in my deck? I do have Persuasion. I'm going to draw, what, 3 cards? Fold space is taken? Oh my god. Fold space being taken is kind of bad for me. Well, to be fair, I could also just play my Experimentations, go like down, and pick up a bump up there. So it's like not the end of the world. Yeah, I can just play like Replacement Eyes here. And get like a couple of Research Stations going to go down or something. Okay. Okay, so how much Persuasion am I revealing for? That's the question. Okay, so we have 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so if we reveal the rest, if we draw enough cards to reveal all of our cards, we do get Spice and Slow. And I think that is what I'm going to be aiming for, is a Spice and Slow. Well, I also have Refocus, so I can always just draw more cards in the case I need to, but... Okay, so it's going to be Replacement Eyes with Experimentation. I'm not playing my Diplo, so this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to have 9 Persuasion here, which I'm more than happy to, like, play with. Oops, sorry. Oops. Okay. All right, Siege Tabra from Baron here. Okay, this is exactly why Helena is good sometimes. Because you get this option of just being able to go research. Oh, shoot. You get this option of going to Research Station. You get this option of going to Eric Keen. You get this option of going, like, you just get to go all these spaces. That's why Missionary is like the one time where Missionary is good is literally now. Okay, so I think it's gonna be Replacement Eyes to Eric Keen, and we get to play my Experimentation, right? We get to first trash. We're probably gonna be trashing our dagger, I would say, right? Trash the dagger. Find a ring. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll probably be drawing another card, right? And then we're going to be taking an Experimentation, which is going to go down. And then this is going to go up again. Okay, hold up. I need to turn on Do Not Disturb really quick. Okay. And then we are going to be deploying, I think, 1 troop. And I think I want the Spice at some point, right? Just get like a 1 Spice or something. Favorite Subject is also a bump that we can use later down. And yeah, we just get a Spice and Slow here, which is huge. Nice. Spice and Slow, which puts me up to 5 points. Beetle is... Okay, well, am I getting the end of the Beetle track? Actually, don't know, because I need to play my... I need to be able to... I need to get this off is the thing. I need to get, like... I need to get to the end of here. Because if I can get this off, and I can pull off a Stitched play... I need to pull off a Stitched play, I need to pull off a normal Beetle play, and... Sorry, no, when I say normal Beetle, I mean, like, get to the end of the track. So I need to pull off Stitch, I need to pull off one of these Beetles, and I need to pull off a Replacement Eyes. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to see Research Station here. I'm going to have my 4 Humanity, which is going to trigger for this. And then I'm going to go researching to take my bump up on probably Emperor at this point of the game. Right? And then we'll have another bump on Reveal. 2 bumps on Reveal, which is huge. Right, so we picked up a lot of faction bumps this round, which is nice. So it's round 5. Do I purchase a Spice and Slow right now, or do I buy Keys to Power, which is also a pretty nice card for me, where it gives me access, and it gives me a target to trash? Or do I buy... Oh, is there ever a world where I buy Opulence instead? Don't know. But I definitely want to go Research Station just to give myself options for Spice and Slow in the case that I do choose to go that way. Right, 9 Persuasion here. We're going to take the bump up on Emperor here. Right, yeah, take the bump up on Emperor. I'm gonna play my favorite really quick because I feel like I might forget to play it. And I'm guaranteed to place in this combat, so that's huge. Alright. Am I first to reveal next? Am I first to play next round? I am not, so I think I have to take a Spice here. So that's a little bit annoying. I'll be taking my bump up here, and this bump is probably gonna go up on spacing. Probably spacing is okay. Right, yeah, let's go spacing. And then don't we want to deploy? I don't think so. I think not deploying is okay. And we get a Spice with Slow. Yeah, I mean, I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in my deck. Okay. So I need to pick up like some sort of firm grip. I'm not getting the Alliance, so it's not particularly that great for me, but I don't know, Keys is so nice though. Keys is nice. Keys is nice. Smuggler Stopper is also nice. Like, they're both super nice for me. Keys, okay, Keys is taken though, so I'm not gonna go Keys. All right, well, yeah, Opulence is also not a bad option, but where am I getting the Solari for though? I don't know. I don't really want to risk it. I'm just gonna take my bump up here. I'm gonna take my Rapid. Jeez. Okay. All right. So you take Unnatural here to just find Spice and Slows? I don't hate it. Am I hitting the end of the track? That's the question. Am I hitting the end of the track? I need to play 2 more Experimentations. Is that possible for me to get 2 more Experimentations by the end of this game? And I think the answer to that is yes. But I also have a rapid mobilization, which I might want to be using to maybe get like unnatural reflexes off, right? Or sorry, to get some troops in to maybe pull off a combat win at some point. I can even use that to go rally troops. Okay, you know what? I might go rally troops with that unnatural reflexes. Or with whatever, and play rapid that way. Let's go top of deck. Just guarantees me a draw into like all of my good cards, right? Just giving me options to go. So Benny's gets me my throne room, get me my mission arias. Like, I mean, everything is great. We get another intrigue though. I don't think really I wanted that, but oh well, it is what it is. We can probably just play like refocus next round, just draw another card, make sure I get my spice and slows guaranteed. 7 points here. We did about spice and slow, right? Yeah, okay. So we have 8 here. Beetle is 9. Yeah, I mean 8 here, Beetle 9, Spice Must Flow 10, Sleeper 11. How am I getting Sleeper off though, man? That's the one issue that I'm currently facing, is that how am I pulling off Sleeper? It looks pretty difficult as of right now, but I don't want to put it past me to be able to pull off Sleeper. Karthag. Okay, that's a combatable. That's a. Oh my dude, I can't speak. All right, so we can play experimentation unnatural here to draw some cards, right? And then go like I think Imperial Basin at this point, and then go rally troopsing afterwards. Secrets takes an intrigue. Sleeper Must Awaken taken from me. All right, that's fine. I mean, Disguised Bureaucrat also just gives me options to go up on like Emperor that way. Don't hate that. Do I need to play both of them? I think I probably need to play both of them. He takes Sleeper from me, which is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna say it's not annoying, but illicit dealings. Okay, so how am I getting the end of the track here? How am I hitting 11 points here? Okay, if I somehow win this combat, right? And if by some means I win this combat, I get 8. I'm not gonna count on that. I'm not gonna count on winning this combat. Though. I'm not gonna count on winning this combat. Let's assume that I don't win the combat, right? Let's assume that everything else is but the combat. Okay, end of the beetle track, which is nearly guaranteed. 8. Spacing, 9. Spice was slow, 10. Lost my sleeper, so I'm not going to be able to pull that off. Ouch. Okay. Well, I think my only option here is to probably just go specimening up to secure contract here. How am I pulling off my experimentation, though? Wow. I need to pull off a second experimentation, and there's just literally no spaces left for me to even pull off on a second experimentation. Well, that's kind of annoying. Can't lie. But we do have a bunch of draw, which is not bad. Maybe go mentatting first. No, but I need to play my experimentation. I don't want to give people the option of. But also mentat is so nice though, isn't it? What does mentat do for me? I don't know. I don't think mentat does much for me. I'm just happy with just drawing all my cards here. Gives me options to go like High Council as well. Oh my god. Oh, Diplo found few. Got scared for a second. Alright, so we'll go here. And then we will just, I don't know, trash. I guess we'll just trash itself. I mean, it's done its job, right? I don't need it anymore. I'm happy with just keeping it. Right? Let's say decline really quick. Let me undo that. Let me play refocus, see find out what I find. For humanity. Okay. For humanity is nice. But again, I'm in the issue that I don't have a graph card to play with my experimentations. That might be solved though. I'm not gonna trash here. I don't think trashing is a good option here. Yeah, I don't think trashing is a good idea. I'm gonna decline for the trash. Wow. I mean, I can go still suits and then like Haga. Well, no. I mean, I know. I kind of want to go rally troops, right? Isn't that the point? I could go High Council as well. I need to draw some cards so I find like so I can actually play my experimentation once. I mean, ideally I see Mentat, but I don't think I'm gonna be seeing Mentat. I don't think going still suits Haga is the thing, but I need to get like a Spice from slow, which I think might be possible with like a High Council play. Wow, I so badly need to play my. I need so badly need to play like experimentation with like a shifting or something. Oh my god, crazy work that I didn't find at all. Ooh, and everybody having faction access sucks too. Well, to be fair, I can always just wait, okay. It's not bad because I can always just play disguised bureaucrat to go up on like to go like selective breeding and then trash like an experimentation or whatever, and then assuming okay, I mean, am I seeing Mentat here? Probably not, right? Um, well, okay. High Council. So that means I'm not seeing it. Well, I am gonna be seeing High Council if I want to, but Ilbon's probably gonna go Mentat, right? Ilbon is most likely going Mentat. I mean, I would love to go selective breeding, right, into High Council as an option, right? Get my spices slow there. Oh, but this is also a point, man. What about Silsuit's Haga? No, but I need to go. I need to go rally troops, right, and deploy. Maybe try to win the combat. So hard. Could just go fold space. To be fair, don't hate just going fold space. Yeah, just go fold space. I just get a faction bump. Pick up my point that way, and then go like High Council or something. Either well, High Council doesn't get me there, so not High Council. Probably rally troops, and then go in for like a 12 strength deploy. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but we can give it a try. Okay, so Haga was gonna be blocked. Jeez. Not finding any freaking graph there is just so annoying. Research station from Baron. This guy has 6 intrigues too. Oh god. He could have combat intrigues behind, like and he could like set up to highlight next round as well. Yeah. I mean High Council, but then this kind of puts me out. Rally troops is definitely an option. I think fold space was probably right. Yeah, I mean this is bad. No, I literally have like only one place to go to next round, which is like Eric Keening. Oh, wait, hold up. I can just play disguised. Wait, hold up. I can just play disguised to go here to take the beetle here, so I don't have to worry about it later. But what does that do for me? Yeah, what does that do for me? Like, why would I want to do this? Not playing my 4 humanity sucks, and also like if I go down on Benny, it's so sad. Unless I take the bump back up on Benny. No, you know what? You know what? I have the ability to go like replacement eyes, spice must slow, trash it, and then go like research stationing afterwards. Don't hate that. You know what? That might be a line. That might be a line. I'll try for that line. You know what? I think that's probably the best option for me. And we'll probably put aside opulence so that we do probably get to pick it up. I don't even want to deploy here. Deploying doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, I think this is probably correct. Go siege, and then once I go siege, I get options to go. What's Baron's track progress? Where is he, Baron? Baron's here. Okay. Illicit dealings. It's a beetle. Yeah, not finding a stitched is so annoying because that would have given me the access that I need to go like Arakeen or Karthag and then get my beetle point, score my disguised, and just call it a day. Okay, next round I think we're okay. We have replacement eyes into spice and slow. We can trash something from our discard. Probably, I don't know, probably an experimentation because we're probably gonna go research station literally next action anyway with like a stitched horror with missionary or something, right? And then we can take the alliance back with disguised, and then we can go like rally troops sing possibly. And with the amount of specimens we have, we also get the maybe we even might find the option of pulling off the specimens. Right, I don't hate it. Like we get the option of maybe pulling off the specimen line to go here to get like troops in after going like rally troops or something. I mean, we have opulence, which is a point for me, right? We have fold space as well. I just realized. Oh my god, we have fold space as well. Am I trashing the fold space because I don't want to find my fold space? Is that bait? Is that too bait to not to trash my fold space? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't think it's. I think trashing a fold space is actually not that bad, because like realistically, what am I doing at that fold space if I do find it, right? Okay, the question is, what am I doing? Okay, I'm buying opulence this round, which puts it 9 cards in my deck. 9 cards in my deck. 10. Fold space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8, 9. I'm gonna have 10 cards in my deck. So I mean, either I need to find like for humanity. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna play for humanity for a point right now, which is gonna put me up to 9. I'm gonna get my bump up back here again, which puts me back up to 10. Oh, sorry, 10 here, and then I take the beetle, which is 11. So I actually do have a very clear and easy path to 11 points next round. Wait, he doesn't have rapid. I have rapid, unless he has second wave, which I don't think is a. I don't think second wave is a card. All right, let me go down on Benny. All right, let's buy the opulence. Actually, do I want to buy the opulence? Or is it better to buy the opulence here, or is it better to buy like a liaison for persuasion purposes? I guess if I find opulence, it's a point, right? I don't need to worry about a spices. I just find opulence, I get a point that way. I'll buy the opulence. Why not? And then we're gonna probably. Oh, we have to trash our replacement eyes. Oh, you know what? No, we don't. We can play Missionario Protectiva with, or sorry, Spice Slow and replacement eyes to siege. We can probably trash something from our discard. Probably, I would say like an experimentation. I don't hate, maybe not an experimentation. Maybe the Diplo has to go. Honestly, I think the Diplo might have to go here. Like, what would the Diplo do for me? Fold space literally does everything that I need anyway, right? I have all my points. Yeah, so actually would be very happy with just trashing my Diplo here. Just get rid of the Diplo, right? I get double beetle next round, right? Because of this combo, and I find an experimentation. Oh no, I don't need to find an experimentation. I just get the experimentation. Oh yeah, okay, nice. Beast wins this combat? Cheap? Come on. He gets the flag. Alright. But the thing is, I think Ilwan probably wins next combat with 5 intrigues. But Baron might win next combat with 6 spice with the Highliner play. Harvest cells from Ilwan. That's going to be probably the beetle point for him. Yeah. So, how is Dino ending this game? Dino has some options. Dino has the ability to go replacement eyes, spice and slow to siege, then go research station to draw. So Dino gets this for 9. Dino gets beetle for spice and slow for 10, and this probably 11. I would think. Baron's probably gonna go Highliner, right? I try to remove as much Benny access off the row as possible. So realistically, people shouldn't have much Benny access left in their deck. I think I'm gonna try the Diplo here. I think the Diplo's gotta go. Like of all things to go, I think the Diplo is probably the best one. Fold space over Highliner? Oh, it's a fold space and Highliner. That's what it is. Okay, that makes more sense. He wants to pick up the point there, so then he can score this together. Ah, okay, sneaky. So I just need Ilbon to win this combat, and we're okay. So this is going to be a Mentad play from Ilbon, obviously. He wants to try to stall it out. I mean, to be fair, I could even wrap it myself. Very big long shot, by the way, but it's definitely a possibility. Diplo has to go, right? Yeah, the Diplo's got to go. Give me experimentation, huge. I'll take that. Gives me more draw now, which is great. Yeah, and that's basically guaranteeing me the Spice and Slow, I would say. And you get the Beetle and the Trash, and we trash our replacement eyes with it. Fantastic. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna deploy here. I have Rapid. I just choose not to deploy here. Okay. So we do have a Spice and Slow guaranteed. We're drawing what? 1, 2, 3 cards. We're drawing 3 cards. Okay. Could we get a High Council play going sometimes? You know? Maybe and find like Unnatural Reflexes. I think the minute we get Research Station, we just proc our Disguised for the Benny bump. I think we just do it. Like, and the thing is, I think what might even be better is actually if I proc it and then I find 4 Humanity and then I go down on Benny, so that in the case that somebody takes my alliance by some demand respect play or whatever, I don't lose the alliance because I just have 4 Humanity for the point instead. So, okay. See, I'm thinking here. We are cooking. Yeah, the draw is huge here because now the draw might give me opulence, right? The draw might give me a fold space, which I can go to like High Council or something to actually find opulence, in play fold space to go like wealth to find opulence, right? There's just a lot of options here. And I think I'm probably just going to end the game this round. I don't know what Tony's going to do here, what Baron's going to do. Baron probably is going to look to Highliner here. If I was Beast, I'd probably just go research selective. I think one or the other, yeah. And once he saw me go Siege, I think like research was like written, right? And now we get the double beetle, right? We get 2 beetle points. We got our research station. We go here, and yeah, we are in good shape here. We're gonna score 3 beetle points this round. This is crazy in one action. That's crazy. We're gonna score a beetle from trashing. We're gonna score a beetle from this. We're gonna score a beetle from this. Huge. All right, so Baron is on 8 points now. So I need my friend Tekabe here with his 3 beautiful combat intrigues to win this combat. If that is not too much to ask for, please Tekabe win this combat, and I would even give you my rapid mobilization if you really want it. What is Baron doing? Actually, I mean, secrets? Oh, Tekabe's given up. Ilbon has given up on this combat. Actually, maybe he hasn't given up. Maybe he just has. Maybe he has something up his sleeve, which feels so unlikely though. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, let's get the beetle and the trash. We are gonna have a trash or replacement eyes. We're gonna get the beetle here. Fantastic. We're gonna get the second beetle, sell Melange, which is an endgame point for me. Yeah, because I do hit the end. Yeah, I do hit the end. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's go up on the Benny track here, or the experimentation track. We get that. 4 Humanity bangers. Let's flippin' go. You could not have asked for a better card there. And a fold space. Oh my lord, we are dreaming. Okay, all right. I'll play this really quick so that I get my bump up on Benny. Just to guarantee myself the point in the case that I lose it on accident. Don't want to risk it. Just want to put it out there. Urgent mission. Oh my god. Oh my god. You genuinely could not have asked for like anything better here. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, urgent mission. So this is gonna be. I mean, now I get the option of going to High Council, right? Which gets me the Spice and Slow guaranteed with a fold space, right? I could also go Eric Keening, which also gives me the guaranteed Spice and Slow as well, which gives me more draw in a way. But maybe High Council is better. But also, like, in the case, okay, I'm happy with seeing my Unnatural, and I'm happy with seeing my Opulence, and I'm happy with seeing my Throne Ship, because all 3 of these cards will help me either get another point, or get, I don't know, I'd probably just get another point. Yeah, all 3 of these help me find another point, right? Opulence is just straight up point. I don't have to go High Council for it. I can still find a Spice Slow and still get Opulence off. Yeah, and we have Study Melange for our 3 spice here. So that's another end game that we're probably going to score here. We can always take 4 Humanity down for the 10th point here, right? I mean, nothing too crazy this game. I literally just played for humanity. Got like infinite faction bumps. We got like what's this? We got 4, 6, 8, 10. For humanity. Where's for humanity? For humanity 12. We got 12 faction bumps. Yeah, this is gonna be an Eric play. Eric play, and if I find my opulence I early reveal. If I find unnatural, I play unnatural with like experimentation or something, and then I draw some cards, right, to guarantee myself my opulence find. Yeah, I mean, and if I find the beetle or whatever it's called. Oh wait, no, this actually doesn't get me another point. I just realized this doesn't get me another point. Hmm. That doesn't give me a point. That gives me a bump. Which is only one bump though. It's not two, it's one bump. Okay. What the odds I have green? Okay, I can hit Signaling. Is there ever an option where I go Arakean, right? And then I go like rally troops, and then I play like a nice little rapid to just rapid 8, 10 troops go to 20 strength. I don't know if 20 is gonna be enough though. Oh, Baron is greeting here. Here we go. This is what we love to see. Baron is greeting it for the Spice and Slow. He's trying to end it. Beast probably has an end in his hand as well. I mean, I'm on what 10, 11. What is green? What is green doing? I don't know. Opulence and throne room. Okay. Well, there's my 11 points, I guess. Yeah, and I don't even think I have to. I mean, I just reveal, right? I get 10. Yeah, I get 10, 11, 12. I get 12. Okay. 12 and then endgame 13 points should be enough to win this game. OP Helena. Love to see it. And we got the triple beetles here. Baron misses the point here though. However, I feel like he might have some sort of like either lose 2 or he has like shadowy bargain. So I feel like Baron probably has that bump in his hand. So Beast is gonna go for a decent bit of points as well. Oh shoot. Right, Beast is gonna get Spice and Slow here. That puts him up to 11. And then he might have. Does he have plans? He can't have plans. Corner could have corner for none. Oh wait, I out corner him. I'm the one printing Spice and Slows. Well, Ilban has 1. Baron has 2. Okay, so actually nobody's gonna out Spice and Slow him. Yeah, I'm just gonna early reveal here because I have nothing. Well, sorry, I say early reveal, but it's really not an early reveal. I'm gonna take the down bump on Benny just so that in the case that I lose my alliance. But also the other issue is what if Baron actually has Spice and Slow in his hands? Actually, you know what? There's no point, right? In the case that Baron has like demand respect, cancel. In the case that Baron has demand respect, I'm just not gonna play it, right? I'm just gonna take my point here, point here. I'm gonna rapid really quick for the 2 more. And yeah, I think that should be it, right? 12 points here, 13 on reveal. So it's gonna be GG's. I think we take it down. Unfortunately, we got Sleeper stolen away from us, but not that it really matters because I was never gonna score Sleeper anyways. Like, if you looked at my like Spice generation, it was, I mean, it was gone. Like I had no Spice generation. Like I think I maybe visited Harvest Space maybe once. Like I think I scored Spice off the combat, if anything. Like yeah, I think I scored 1 Spice here. I scored 1 Spice here. Like that was, and I scored 1 Spice off my intrigue. Like I genuinely have had no Spice ever. So yeah, I mean we take this combat. Oh, sorry, we get another endgame point. What's puts us up to 13 points. So in a way, I guess I lost my sleeper, but I did get back I got my point back with my study melange. So huge stuff. Love to see it. What a banger. And hopefully we win this, right? Because like realistically, if Ilban wins this combat, right, which might be possible, he has 4 intrigue still against Baron's 3, right? I'm gonna pass here. If Ilban wins this combat, he gets us 8 points. Does he have 3 spaces? He has, oh, allied. Ah, okay. That's good news for me. Because private into another combat intrigue? Do it. Oh, whoa, beautiful. Okay, so 24. All right, so I think we're good. We're good here, right? Unless Baron doesn't, he doesn't. Okay, so Ilban takes the combat down. That puts him to 9 points. Even if he has double endgames, I still beat him on Spice tie breaks, right? Which actually he literally doesn't qualify for double endgames, but could dream. To corner the market on Beast Raban here for how many points? 0 point corner the market. All right, love to see it. Oops, sorry. And we take it down. GG's. GG's. I don't want to say GG's before the game ended because I might jinx it in the case that, you know, I somehow lose an intrigue or whatever. I mean, to be fair, we did find Urgent Mission at the end, which is an S tier intrigue. I just didn't have a reason to play it. I would have if I found Unnatural Reflexes so that I find my opulence a little bit better, but I didn't need to find it at the end of the day. Yeah, huge game. Love to see it. Take it down pretty quickly there. You know, very diverse spread of points here. Not the typical Dino game, though. It's like a very anti-Dino game. And the thing is, like, I had to play it into a very different playstyle than I'm used to because I was forced in that position. Playing against a beast after you is got to be one of the most like worst feelings in combat. And he got Swordmaster on round 2. So unlike every round except round 3, is that round? Yeah, except for round 3 and round 6, I act before Beast. So if I deploy, Beast gets the perfect opportunity to calculate exactly how many swords he needs to beat me in the combat or make me over deploy. So it's just so annoying. And he has super powerful Signet Ring. So it's going to be really difficult for me to actually pull off a combat win. I had the option of maybe trying to go for a combat win on round 6, but with the amount of intrigues that were flowing around, I knew my intrigues, right? I don't need to commit to the combat because I know my intrigues, and my intrigues aren't great, right? They're all plot intrigues. I guess there was an endgame point too, and there was like another point sleeper in there too. So I couldn't have committed in the combat. And I think that was the right play. I definitely think I might have made some sort of minor misplays there. Realistically, what won me the game is that round 1 research station play, right? Like, my round 1 research station play set me up for what, like 3 or 4 points right there. Like that round 1 set me up. It got me both Stitched Horror and For Humanity at the same time, right? I got the double spice of slows. I didn't want corner, to be fair. I was just trying to make it so that once I did trash a card with my Stitched or whatever. Oh, sorry, I trashed with my replacement eyes. Once I trashed with the replacement eyes, I actually get the option of trying to find my opulence and stuff. So I think trashing for my discard was better than trashing for my hand or from my on play. Anyways, with that, we'll call there. Thank you guys for joining me in this Bludgebowl finals. This video will be up after Bludgeon's premiere. So if you guys want to check it out, you can. And anyways, with that, like and subscribe for more. We'll see you guys on another console Ace video. Goodbye.